So one Bitcoin is worth 64,000. And right now on the daily chart, you can see that right now Bitcoin is struggling to break the 180-day moving average. And ever since August 23rd, it's been trying to break the 180-day moving average. And I personally feel until Bitcoin breaks the 180-day moving average, we can't see a continuation. We can't see a continuation of the uptrend of Bitcoin unless Bitcoin breaks the 180-day moving average. Me personally, I'm a long-term investor, right? And so a way to approach, my investment into Bitcoin is by dollar cost averaging. And it's basically an approach to purchasing an investment in which the buyer spreads out their purchases so that the total price paid is less affected by market timing, right? And so basically, as Bitcoin is, dips, right? Or when I see, a personal entry point that I want to get into Bitcoin, that's the buying zone that I'll get into, buying Bitcoin, right? And right now, I'm not really worried about what's going on with Bitcoin, to be honest with you. If you take a look at this thing called the Bitcoin rainbow price chart, right? Basically, this rainbow, each color has a different meaning, right? And basically, if you look at the color that Bitcoin is in right now, it looks like it's in this aqua green color, sort of, right? And basically, that color signals that it's a buy right now. And basically, if you take a look at the overall chart, right, of the Bitcoin rainbow chart, right, you can see that in 2016, after Bitcoin halved, it went up. And then in 2020, after Bitcoin halved, it went up as well. And right now, I personally feel like we're in a accumulation phase. So basically, I feel like Bitcoin is trying to, I don't know. I guess it's just playing the back and forth game for now, until like everyone, decides like, oh, Bitcoin's about to launch or something or do something crazy, right? But I personally feel like Bitcoin could explode to the upside, and probably by next year or the next month. No one really knows, right? But I do feel like history will repeat itself with Bitcoin. But if you really believe in Bitcoin, right, I personally feel like Bitcoin is here to stay. You got big companies now wanting to get into Bitcoin, right? And the reason I personally want to stay into Bitcoin is because I did an analysis on Bitcoin, right? And basically what I did was I basically put the test of what would happen if I had invested into Bitcoin in 2020, right? So if I had invested into Bitcoin in 2020, right? And let's say I started with an initial investment of $1,000, right? And let's say I contribute, $500, right? Each month, right? And so with that being said, right? In 2020 till now, right? Basically, my $1,000 investment plus my $500 monthly contribution that I do each month until now, right? 2024. My Bitcoin portfolio would be up all the way to $93,951. And that's just in 4 years, right? And it's honestly crazy that, that money can do this. Me personally, I'm just starting out, right? And I personally never thought that, Bitcoin or really the stock market or really like money could do this in a way, right? I honestly felt like you had to work, save up, and that's it, right? That's the point of life, right? But no, actually, you can put your money to work and, whether it be in the stock market or in the crypto market. Obviously, try to be careful with your investments, right? Or try to invest what you're able to lose, right? I guess in a way. Basically, Bitcoin right now is having trouble breaking the 180-day moving average. Until Bitcoin doesn't break that moving average, I don't think we can see continuation to the upside until Bitcoin breaks the 180-day moving average.